Well, they'll be writing about this one in the history books. Oh. Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan. Welcome back to The Forge. In this episode of Trust Me, I'm a Blacksmith, we are going to undertake a warped challenge! Sorry about that. Okay, warped challenge. What is warped challenge? There's a fellow YouTuber and an internet friend of mine who goes by the name of Twan. His channel is called Warp Legacy, and he does a thing once a month where he does a warped blacksmith challenge. The warped blacksmith challenge involves, well, basically he says to do something and we do it. But they're quite vague. The subjects are quite vague, so they'll be like tongs or letter opener. I guess that's not so vague. But then there's a turn, there's a little bit of a sort of like a twist on it. It's the warped challenge. So there's the challenge, the blacksmith challenge, or the warped blacksmith challenge, where you make something a little bit different, or you play on the words. So there was an Aussie guy, I can't remember his name, sorry dude, he made a pair of thongs, not a pair of tongs, which was quite good. The metal thongs as well, flip-flops. If you don't know what a thong is, not that kind of, you know, put them around your waist, your bottom crack kind of thing. But anyway, so this month's challenge is hammers, and my January is turning into the month of hammers. And I thought, what can I make that would be A, a little bit different, B, interesting, and C, fit the warped challenge in some way, shape or form. And I thought, well, I've got a piece of 100 by 100 stainless steel, I thought I could do something with that, but I've got a project for that. And then there's a big old piece of 50 square sitting around the corner. It's not mine, I can't get hold of Dan. So, stay there, I'm just gonna get something. I made this fully the other day and it turned out lovely, and I kind of like the way it turned out. It almost looks sort of Swedish in style. Obviously it needs a square face to be a Swedish hammer, but I thought, why not try a war hammer? So today I'm going to use this piece of 55 round drive shaft out of a cat compactor, and I'm going to forge it into a war hammer. So I'm going to get started. Okay guys, stay tuned, because at the end of the video I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on this war hammer. Right, I chopped off this bit that was that I just forged out from the drive shaft, and I found 50mm from the end, about 2 inches from the end, and just marked 2 centre dot marks. Right, so what I'm going to do is going to stick this in the fire and I'm going to start punching a hole through it. I'm not working from any drawings, I'm not working from a preset design. I just found a couple of pictures of hammers on the... This might be completely and utterly historically rubbish, but I don't care. I'm just going to make the hammer and put it on a big stick, basically, and put a spiky bit on one end, and yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to do that, fill the ends in. I'm going to draw this out and make this into a spike, a round spike, and put like a head on it. Some of them have like they have like castellations in the end where the hammer head is. I might try to do that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do that now, and then I'll see you in a minute. Oh yeah. Disaster! Okay, this is sapele. Sapele is an African hardwood, and the reason I use it is because A, it's free and abundant, and B, is because it has a particular bizarre grain structure. And the grain structure makes the acoustic qualities of the hammer very poor, so it doesn't send much vibration down it, so it's really good for your hands. Sometimes, if you get a nice bit, it feels a little bit like a fiberglass handle. I don't know if you've ever used it, but on the same note, I've had a few of these do this now, and I'm seriously considering stop using this stuff because every now and then they split. Which is really annoying, and it's split right where the grain changes, which is a bugger. It's got other qualities that make it absolutely epic as well, because it's really good with water. It's not as good as Sequoia, but it's better than oak with water. I mean, like, anyway, I'm going to go and fix this, and I thought I'd show you this because it's quite interesting when things break, isn't it? But this is looking amazing. So I'm just going to fix this, and then I'll get you some pictures, and we'll do the outro. This turned out really good. I'm not so sure about the handle after that break, but I sort of kind of fixed it. I sort of smashed it on there because it's really late and it is Sunday. But basically, I'm really happy with it. I'd just like to say, before I go any further, I'm not a historian. I'm not someone who does reenactments. I'm not someone that does anything like this normally. So if you've got a problem with it, by all means tell me in the comments. But I don't care. I'm just messing around. It's kind of like some of the stuff I saw on the internet. Some of the stuff I saw was a bit, didn't look like it would actually work if you blacksmithed it. So I don't know, forged it. I know that some of them have like metal bits that run down the handle, and also a pommel. I'm going to come to that in just a minute. Some of them had bits on the top as well, but. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that in my, I wouldn't mind having it around. This hammer's obviously been made for the Warp Challenge, and I think I would like to give this hammer to one of you guys. Now, I am going to replace the handle. I'm going to make it out of hickory or yew or something like that, see what I can get hold of. And I also want to make a pommel for it. I want to put the bits on the side. I don't know what they're called. Lapettes, but I don't. No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. But basically, I would like to make the rest of the hammer. I'm going to do a part 2. I've literally spent 2 and a bit hours on this, which is really good. I'm really pleased. It came out really nice. I like the cheeks. I like everything about it. It's probably completely and utterly wrong, but if you and me are in a nightclub and I've got this and you haven't, I think I'm probably going to be better off. So sorry any historian buffs that think this is an absolute pile of poo-poo. One thing I would like to change, actually, thinking about it, is I'd probably make this a bit shorter. But I like how fat it is at the back. Anyway, but that's just one thing I might change about it. But other than that, yes. Anyway, right, I said at the beginning of the video you can win this hammer, and you can. And also choose the pommel that's going to go on the end. And I'll make a video of me making the pommel, giving you a shout out. So in order to get all of this cool stuff, you need to do something for me, and it's really simple. You need to go over to the Warped Legacy channel when the Warped Blacksmith Challenge comes up, and you need to count the number of times in the video, Twan, only Twan, not everyone else, so not me, not however many times other people put the video, just Twan. Count the number of times he says hammer, add them up and put that number in a comment in the comments below, okay? And I will pick one winner about, I don't know, a month after the videos been posted, and then I will get in contact with the winner. We'll talk about the pommel, we'll make a video and give a shout out. I hope that that is a cool prize. There will also be, in part 2 of this video, regardless of what happens, I'm going to make this pommel, there will be in the part 2 a smash video. Basically, I will get some stuff and I will smash the crap out of stuff, and you get to join me watching that and the chaos. And like I said, I will definitely be sending this out to someone. I'm also going to replace the handle for a hickory one or a U or something a bit more suitable, I think, for this. So hopefully that's a cool prize. So thank you for joining me. I've really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and chuck your comments down below. Remember, don't comment on this video. You won't win. You need to go over to, do comment on this video, but if you want to win this hammer, you need to go over to the Warp Legacy channel and go and comment on the video where he's doing the Warp Blacksmith Challenge hammers, okay? And there is a link in the description if you want to win this hammer. Please go over and check Twan's channel out anyway, even if you don't want to win this, and watch. There's loads of intermediate hobbyist blacksmiths over there also making stuff. Some of it might interest you. He really does collect a lot of stuff together. Go and check that video out, please. I think that's everything. That is everything. Link to the channel is in the description. Twan's channel is in the description. I will leave out. I stuck myself in the leg with that. I will leave a link up here to the Warped Blacksmith Challenge. And then I'll leave another video down here to something else. This is my Patreon, and this is how you can subscribe. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you later. Bye bye. Shut up!